prayer today is about truth. Lord Jesus Christ, you are the way, the truth, and the life. Hear our prayer for the truth and integrity in all segments of society today. May the truth be spoken by us and affirmed in others that is seeking the truth. The world will come to find you, the source of all truth.
Amen.
Jerry, you want to get us started?
Okay. So on June 2nd, for financials, I approved, amongst other items, encumbrances for the travel request from the Clerk of Courts to attend the Ohio Clerk of Courts Summer Conference, travel request from Job and Family Services to attend the Public Children's Services Association of Ohio Executive Membership Meeting, and purchase order from Water Resources to Junction Auto Sales for the purchase of a 2021 Jeep Renegade Latitude. Vouchers included a $701,799.51 from the Commissioner's Office to Donley's Independence for pay request number 19 for the new county office building project, and $35,652 from Water Resources to Valley Ford Truck for a 2021 model year Ford F-150 extended cab 4x4 pickup that had been ordered in May of last year and replaced a 2008 Chevy Colorado. And revenue certifications included a revenue certification from Water Resources in their Sheridan Township wastewater treatment and sewer project fund to adjust revenues to match what will be received in the McFarland Upgrades Project Fund to recognize additional revenue to be received.
Thank you. Okay. Department on Aging.
Jerry, this is related to your next one.
So, and
For your
yeah,
report.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the report, May 31st, for the Department on Aging, I accepted the resignation of Sherry Palumbo, Recreation.
Hold on one second. The next item that's on the agenda is for the Department on Aging, requesting to approve and authorize you to execute on their behalf on May 31st.
No.
The Western Reserve Area Agency on Aging 2022 Seniors Farm Market Nutrition Program Distribution Agent Agreement for the 149 coupon sets valued at $7,450 for the period June 1st through November 30th of this year. It had to be done by a certain time.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Levin?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
So then on May 31st, I accepted the resignation of Sherry Palumbo, Recreation and Education Assistant, to be effective May 31st, 2022. And then also for the Department on Aging, I approved and executed the 2022 Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program Distribution Agent Agreement between the Western Reserve Area Agency on Aging and the Geauga County Department on Aging for the distribution of 149 coupon sets valued at $50 per set for the period June 1st, 2022 through November 30th, 2022 in the amount of $7,450. And on June 6th, for the Department on Aging, I granted permission to advertise for the position of part-time recreation and education assistant. This position will remain posted until filled. And for the Department of Development, Community and Economic, I approved and executed satisfaction/release of mortgage for Brenda M. Powell as the mortgage in connection with the Habitat for Humanity under Grant B-F-10-1AZ-1 for new construction assistance in the amount of $20,000 has been satisfied, and approved and executed a satisfaction/release of mortgage for Habitat for Humanity as the mortgage in connection with Brenda Powell under grant number B-F-10-1AZ-1 for the new construction assistance in the amount of $20,000 have been satisfied, and approved and executed a satisfaction/release of mortgage for J&E and 3 LLC as the mortgage for a local revolving loan fund loan for operations of the Pond Ice Rink in the amount of $75,000 has been satisfied.
Good. Excellent.
Thank you, Jerry. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good.
So today's financials include, among other vouchers, $16,654.06 from the Commissioner's Office to Then Design Architecture Limited for pay request number 1 for Phase 2 renovations and new construction projects. $84,960 from the Engineer's Office to Junction Auto, Buick GMC Incorporated for 2 2022 model year GMC Sierra 3500 HD four-wheel drive crew cab pickups, and $93 from the juvenile court to ASAP Sanitary Services LLC for a portable toilet expense paid by the auditor under protest because there was no stated business purpose indicated for the expense, and $51,615.71 from the sheriff to CenturyLink Communications LLC for the Vesta 911 system support renewal. And there are revenue certifications from the Commissioner's Office and the General Fund, sales tax revenue line, the sheriff in their fair police rotary fund fees, and transit in their operating state grants and capital transfers in revenue account to recognize additional resources to be received in 2022 that was not initially included in the budget.
Okay. All right. Make a motion on financials?
Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right.
We got one after it, so. Okay, so the next item on the agenda is Commissioner's Office is requesting the board grant permission to advertise to hold a public hearing to discuss the Geauga County 2023 tax budget to be held on Tuesday, June 28th, 2022 at 10 a.m. Notice of this public hearing will be advertised on June 16th, 2022 and on the county's website.
Very good.
Motion.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Geauga County Veterans Food Pantry. Len? Pam?
Nice shirts. I like the shirts.
Thank you. We're here from the Geauga County Veteran Food Pantry. We'd like to present the certificate of appreciation to the commissioners for everything that they've done for the veterans of Geauga County.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Mind
you
if I
very
take a
much.
picture? Can we take a picture?
Sure. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for your
Thank you.
time.
Come
Yeah.
down and get out of the way.
I'll jump on the other side here. Okay. Do you want to get in this picture?
Sure.
Okay. Here, just, yeah.
Just the white button. Thank you.
I like the tie-dye. Did you guys make these shirts?
These girls
No,
design.
actually, we got them from
Okay.
a company that only employs kids with Down syndrome.
Oh, very good. Okay. Good? Gotcha, okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, that's very nice. Thanks for coming in this morning, yeah.
Thank you for letting us have a
How's
place.
the amount, good?
1, 2, 3.
I mean,
Thank you.
the shelves full?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're getting down there. We've put some limit signs.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
And getting turnout, you're getting a lot of volunteers and,
We don't need any more volunteers.
Anybody- okay,
No,
good.
We're good on
We need
volunteers
more
because our
veterans.
space,
Yeah.
we just need more veterans. We're getting the word out.
Yes.
And with the economy the way
Right.
it is,
That's what I was-
we're getting veterans on
that's
a
what I was
weekly
thinking,
basis.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Stacy said,
We're even getting the younger ones now.
okay. Okay, well, let us know if you
Thank
need
you.
anything, for sure.
You guys
Okay.
have
Thank
done
you for your
so
Thank
much
you, thank you,
already.
thank you, thank you very much. Take care. Nice
Bye.
meeting you.
bye, Jim.
Thanks for having us.
See ya. Have a great day. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
Okay, the hearing is scheduled for 10 o'clock, so we have 7 minutes before we get to that, so we can skip down and go to the engineer's office and then come back at 10 o'clock to the hearing.
We'll take item 8 now, the engineer's office.
We're gonna move you ahead because it's not 10 o'clock yet. Okay.
Good morning.
Item 8, the county engineer's office is requesting the board approve and execute change order number 1, decreasing the contract with Roniak Paving Incorporated for the asphalt resurfacing of Aquila Road and Butternut Road in the amount of $1,091.34.
How did this come about, the decrease?
Just an overall materials reduction.
Good. Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
This is not the financing.
Hmm?
So this isn't the financing.
I'm not sure, I don't think so.
It says on here that the project's
Not final?
complete, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's the final one.
Yeah, I think it had to do with, we had some additional repairs, so in order to pay them for the repairs, but reduced some of the other items that were not performed, so
Okay.
it was a net reduction.
Good.
Item number 9, County Engineer's Office is requesting the board award the bid to Aeromark Company LLC for the application of polyester pavement markings for various roads. This is the rebid of the striping program in the amount of $353,797.50. As they represented the lowest and best bid, the bid bond submitted shall serve as their performance bond.
Okay, motion?
Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you. Item 10, Engineer's Office is requesting the board approve and execute Resolution 22-107, that order the asphalt and concrete paving of the Geauga County Engineers North and South Yard at 12665 Merritt Road. Further, the resolution sets the bid opening for Wednesday, June 29th at 2:15 p.m. Notice of the bid opening will be advertised on June 9th, 2022, and on the county website.
Good. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Gentlemen?
Now on the concrete, is it just on the apron, the approach of the drive, or is it someplace else in the parking lot?
So this includes paving around the building where the primary snowplow trucks run around our parking lot. It also includes some visitor parking by the garage, and then a material storage crib system that we're building over in our south yard, our north yard, to have our bulk materials in bins rather than just in piles, so make a more efficient use of our aggregate materials.
Okay.
Great. Hey, real quick on a side note,
Yes, sir.
Friday, we have the Geauga Trumbull Solid Waste ribbon cutting.
Yes.
The grand opening, and we also have NOACA. I have NOACA board meeting at the same time.
So you want to go to NOACA and I'll go to the
It sounds good.
Trumbull?
Yeah. Want to check with you? Or would you rather come to the ribbon cutting?
You want me to go to NOACA instead?
Yeah. You got some bagels down there at least.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay, great,
All right.
thank you.
Thanks.
Number 11.
Under items all related to each other.
Okay.
It's been handled,
How's it going?
Good.
Morning.
Morning, Rick.
Okay, so the engineer's office is requesting the board approve and execute resolution 22-108, declaring county property as not needed for public use and directing its sale to Bainbridge Township for a Finn T60 hydro seeder.
Good, very good. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Item 12, engineer's office is requesting the board acknowledge receipt of resolution 05232022-B from Bainbridge Township, who wishes to purchase the Finn T60 hydro seeder in the amount of $16,000, and further approve and execute the agreement for sale of equipment to Bainbridge Township.
Okay. Motion?
Second the motion.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
I got 9:58.
Hi, Phil.
Yeah. 9:58, so another 2 minutes. So if you want to take care of public juvenile,
Yeah, we'll take care of item 13, probate juvenile court.
Kim, do you want to come up and explain your items?
Sure. Are we doing both
Morning.
13 and 14? Good morning.
How are ya?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for coming in.
So item 13 is a renewal of our Department of Youth Services Reclaim Grant. So this is something that we get every year. The grant is in a 2-year period, and so as we are moving into the second year of the 2 years, they just want an update. So this is just an update of the paperwork. We really haven't made any changes to the program that's being funded. So.
Very good, okay, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes. Number 14.
Yeah, so 14, we were actually really fortunate this year to receive actually 2 grants from the Ohio Supreme Court Technology Fund. It's a very competitive grant. I don't know how many applicants there actually were yet, but I know our applications were numbered 1404 and 1405. So we actually were awarded both projects. One is for an upgrade to our case management system, Courtview, and then the other is upgrade to some of our security equipment.
Very good. Okay, very good. I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
And that's just to establish the employment for them to receive that.
Okay.
And I have exactly 10 o'clock.
Okay, very good.
So we will move back into our hearing. That's a separate motion, it's right here. You have to do your hearing first, close it, and then take action.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Right.
Back to item 7, we'll get out of regular session and then open into the public hearing.
I have a motion to waive the reading of the legal notice.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
You're open.
Do you have the floor?
Good morning, Commissioners. So again, this is a second hearing for increasing our building department fees. It's something that's been done on a 3-year rotation, here since 2012. Again, not much change to residential permit costs. The biggest change was just basing it off the square footage, commercial permits instead of off of cost of projects. Other than that, it was minimal increases everywhere else. So.
Okay.
I guess as long as you don't have the barometer as the cost of lumber going up,
Yeah, no.
you'll be fine.
No, we still are very low compared to surrounding communities. Our permit costs are very, very fair.
Like you said before, this is a little bit more fair than it was before, so.
Yeah, just based off of square footage. I mean, it truly, the bigger the square footage area is, the longer it takes us to do inspection, not necessarily on the cost. You said before that you can have a bathroom that costs as much as, a house in some places.
Correct.
So, yeah, that was the big switch for this year.
Good. Well, I've talked to quite a few contractors in my business, and I've heard a lot of good compliments about you guys out there, inspectors,
Thanks.
working with the contractors and the residents, trying to solve problems instead of.
Yeah, we try to.
Yeah, so we appreciate that.
Sure, appreciate that. Thank you.
Is there any public comment or questions on this public hearing?
Looking for the public hearing at 10:02.
Great.
And Dan has asked that if you would approve the adoption of the new permit fee schedule to be effective July 1st, 2020.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Appreciate
it.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, item 15. Community and Economic is requesting the board approve and authorize the president of the board to execute the Housing Revolving Loan Fund Administrative Agreement between the Ohio Department of Development and Geauga County Board of Commissioners to administer a housing revolving loan fund using community development block grant and/or home investment partnership program income for the period of January 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2026.
Okay. Is this
Really a housekeeping issue,
Yeah.
So we did one a couple weeks ago, and it's twofold, so we found that this one hadn't been done for quite some time.
I was just going to say.
So it's a formality with the state of Ohio to
Okay.
be able to continue in the revolving loan program.
Okay, very good. I'll make the motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
And then item number 16, again, Community and Economic is requesting the board approve and appoint the following members to serve on the revolving loan fund and the local revolving loan fund committees for a 2-year term ending December 31st, 2023, including Commissioners James Dvorak, alternate Commissioner Timothy Lennon, Lisa Briggs, Katerina Coca Fulton, Planning Director Linda Croundy, and Deputy Treasurer Carolyn Mansfield. Alternate would be Treasurer Christopher Hitchcock. And again, that particular committee has not been formed for quite some time. There is some interest moving forward with revolving loans, so it was very important to get this thing back on track so that we can meet.
And how did you come up with these board members?
These are folks that have served in the past,
Mhm.
and then of course we just thought we'd throw you in there. So you obviously
I mean, I
were.
guess who did you just pull these names out of a hat?
No, these,
Yeah.
we do take an application.
Okay.
And, again, with the history of this particular committee, these are folks that have obviously vested interest in our county that
Mhm.
can play a big role in helping us decide what makes sense and what doesn't.
Mhm.
So the applications are on file in the Department of Development, so.
Just to add a note to this, Lisa Briggs is a fairly new appointment to this board. She was new to the last term.
Okay,
She's from the credit union.
yep,
And Katarina actually was a previous CIC appointment, which is involved in the revolving loan. They have two board members that they usually sit on the board as well.
okay. And then as far as the commissioners are concerned, Commissioner Dvorak, what, did we decide
We did
that?
not appoint because we were waiting to see what Gina was gonna do with the board itself.
Mhm.
So that was actually not done and at reorg.
Okay,
I think traditionally it's been the president on the board.
Okay.
With
And then,
an
yes.
alternate.
yeah, because there was,
What I saw in the past.
I don't know if it was the board I sat on a couple of years ago. I don't know if it was this same revolving loan.
It was.
It was.
So
Yeah,
the
it
time of
was,
the pond.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We finished, that was in my report of releasing the mortgage.
Yeah.
When we gave it, you were the
Yeah.
president. at
On the
time, so
last,
you
That's
were on
right.
the
yeah.
committee.
So did,
That was one of the last.
so remind me, what
So it
happened?
wasn't
You
the
just
last
went, like, out of, just for a couple of years, nothing happened? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, your last loan that was given was actually to
pond,
the
yeah.
pond, which I think became like 2019.
Mhm.
So that would have been your last formal meeting that had happened. Obviously,
Wow.
I'm new to the department, so
Okay.
Kind of because the interest in the RLF funds kind of
because of
waned.
Yeah.
climate.
And-
Mhm.
Okay.
When, unfortunately, with the changes we had, it just never was
Okay.
kept up because of that.
Okay.
There wasn't a need for it, so it just never was kept up.
Okay, I'll make the motion.
Second?
Thank you.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
And then lastly, again, Community and Economic Development is requesting the board grant permission to advertise for the position of Program Coordinator number 1409 internally for a period of 5 days, with applications being accepted from June 13th, 2022 through 4:30 PM on June 17th, 2022. If no qualified candidate is found, the position will be advertised externally until filled.
And this will bring them back to being where they were before Marty left.
Sure.
And just
Okay.
I've had a discussion with Gina and Elaine down there, and we've talked about it, and this is a change of the position, because this is not the position that Gina left from, and then we'll be able to.
Very good, okay,
They've already done a lot of great work,
Good.
just in the short time the two of them.
Thank you.
great. I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Before Gina leaves, this is Diane Jones, and I do have a question, if I may, please, regarding policy that's written in the book. I know at the beginning of the meeting, it was pointed, actually before the meeting, it was pointed out to me that there is no low-income issue involved in this, no low-income policy. However, on page 2, there is a note that it provides for affordable processing needs of low and moderate income persons in designated areas of the Housing Revolving Loan Fund. Can that policy be explained further to me, please?
So, my understanding is the low to moderate income basis for revolving loan funds coincides with the program on when we give a loan and we evaluate their hiring practices to be low to moderate income. So we are looking for companies that are growing and want to hire. They have to meet X criteria to be able to be in the revolving loan fund program. So we want them to have, whether it be, it's based on the percentage that they get, and 10 jobs, those are going to be catered to the low to moderate income base.
So they have to provide a minimum number of jobs to the
That
community?
is correct.
Number
And it's on
one.
a case-by-case basis based on the term of the loan and how many dollars that they actually,
Okay, and at the end of a year or at the end of this?
those are policed on an annual basis and reported to the
And how is
state.
it accounted for and reported back to you?
That is through the state. Well, our
Through the
department
state?
actually polices that, and then it gets reported annually to the state of Ohio.
Also, the indication here that the audit is subject to public inspection. Can you verify or clarify that point for me as well?
I cannot because I'm very new to the department, so I wouldn't have that answer for you, but I can certainly find out. I mean, of course, it's public record. Anything can be audited, but these are audited through the state of Ohio. This is part of the grant program.
Okay, so would that involve a loan officer who comes up personally here from Columbus?
Well, they used to, but because of COVID, they're doing most of that digitally. So
Okay.
when that'll start again, I don't know.
Any more questions, please contact Gina.
Yeah, certainly. I'd be
Sure.
happy to talk to you about it.
Totally transparent. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Maintenance? There he is. Superman.
Look at that.
She's growing pretty fast. I think it's close to smoky.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about all the
I forgot, I was
excitement.
like, I'm not going, why
Did
is
you get the
chairs
smoke
there?
smell
I was
out
like,
of all
oh,
your
yeah.
clothes and stuff?
Almost,
Okay.
almost. Yeah, it was-
Did they figure out what, it was somebody welding?
No, it was a transformer on the circuit board
Yeah,
of it, so they were working on it.
wow.
You happen to step out, make a phone call, because you can't talk on the cell phone down in there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you call fire.
Holy
And,
moly.
just happened that Aaron was in the area, went down there to look for him, and saw it, and then just put it out with the fire
No
extinguisher.
kidding,
So
okay.
it was-
So it didn't spread real bad? No, okay.
It was.
Just more of the fumes?
Right.
Yeah.
If you look at the circuit board, and I have pictures of it, you'd be like, there was a fire in there.
Okay, okay.
None of the wires melted or anything like that.
Gotcha.
So you couldn't put it out with Mountain Dew?
No.
No. Yeah, we're, yeah.
He was there, maybe.
Actually, it's sitting in the back.
See?
Bottle,
See?
yeah.
You're ready.
So.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what do you have for us today?
We have, the jail safety center, we need to get in there and redo the camera system up there. I mean, we're looking at 18, 15 years of this system. It's outdated.
That was originally designed for VHS.
Okay.
Right.
And
So,
they're just, they need to be replaced. It's recording equipment, and we've got attorneys asking for recordings, we can't get them because they're just it's too antiquated.
Okay, yep. And then as far as storage and all that too, will that be, so this will be in-house that you'll be controlling all that? And keeping the records and all that? Yeah. Okay.
so just working with the sheriff's department.
Okay.
He's been really helping me out of getting everything together for this run. So his staff has really done a great assist and support on this.
Okay. Is there any type of, I'm not real familiar with these camera systems, but is there something in particular that's specialized for sheriff's use, or is this just in general security cameras that, you know, say like we're using at the new building, or are they any different than that, or?
I don't want to say they're different, but that's not really my line right now.
Mhm.
One of the big things is it'll be a closed system.
Okay. Okay.
So, before the protection of the inmates.
And this is part of, like, your deputies are monitoring this in the, you know, and it's in the jail too?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's primarily,
In the jail.
most of them are. in
Gotcha.
jail.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
Good.
It takes care of it. I think we wanted to add a couple locations that we suggested, like on the roof.
Okay.
You know, if there's a fight or something, we need to be able to.
Yep.
And use of force, any of that, you know, to avoid litigation and
Mhm.
everything else. But the better we have it, and it's probably a couple years behind. We probably should have done this 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm sure the quality will be a lot better too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, good.
And they got a new camera out there, it's like a 360, it records everything.
Mhm.
And then even afterwards, you can go back, so a deputy doesn't have to sit there and try to zoom it in. On this camera, you can go back and zoom the whole
Mhm.
thing, so it's recording the whole thing.
Gotcha.
So, which is really, really great,
Mhm.
and they really looked at that for a couple of areas.
Okay.
So how long will you be able to keep these records, you know, like archives, like 5 years, 10 years?
Oh, no.
Too much data.
6 months?
we're pushing for the 30-day,
Mhm.
what ours is, but if we can go more, that would be great.
Okay.
If you have an incident, you can tag it and save that long.
Right.
Right, okay.
But you can go back as far as you need to, I think, at least the ones I had, I mean, mine weren't anything special, but you can go quite a ways back. And, you know, like somebody said, hey, something was stolen back, 6 months ago, I think it'll go that far back, I think.
Well, it just depends on how much store,
Yeah,
because there's so many cameras,
yeah,
that storage fills up pretty quick.
yeah.
Usually, within 30, 60 days, you know if there's gonna be a problem.
Right. Good, okay, very good. I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Do you guys have an estimate yet, or?
Approximate cost.
The way things are right now, these days, what I thought was $50, it's turning out to be $200.
Mhm.
If I had to make a guess, I'm gonna go on the high side, I'm gonna say 500 for this system.
It's probably high.
Yeah, and
I
that's
hope
on the,
it's high.
yeah.
Right.
Right,
That
sure.
is on the high side.
Okay.
So
Well, let us know.
I don't want to come in here and say, yeah, it's gonna cost $2,000 or 200,000, and then it's gonna cost me 300,000.
Right.
We'll see when the bids open.
Correct.
Okay.
And we broke down the bid sheet a whole lot, so we could see
There's a
different things.
day of inspection, so the bidders can come and look at the jail and go,
Yeah, get a feel, yep.
So we can get a good bid on it.
That's why, if you look at it, they're not even being opened until July 20th. Because of the time period where they're doing 2 weeks of advertisement, and then you're doing a mandatory
Yes.
walkthrough.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
So, and then time before the bids have to be received, so.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Keep us informed.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, appreciate it.
Water resources.
Good morning.
Morning.
Kathleen.
All right, 3 items today. First one, item 19, we're asking for approval to approve and authorize the president of the board to execute the OWDA fund payment request number 6 for HDR Engineering. This is for the McFarland Wastewater Treatment Plant renovation project. And that payment request is in the total of $31,198.40.
Okay, so moved.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Item 20, we're asking, requesting the board approve and authorize the president of the board to execute the cooperative agreement for refinancing of state water project or wastewater project for the refinancing of the USDA revenue bond number 92-11 for the Parkman wastewater treatment plant project.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
And lastly, we are requesting that the board approve the final list of properties and certify to the county auditor to levy the assessment for the Chardon Township wastewater treatment plant and sewer project.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
How much will the, what was the percentages on the Parkman wastewater treatment plant from?
It was 4.26, and it went into 3 point, I think it's in there, 3.3.
The term, hold on, it's the very last page.
I know it goes through
Here.
2049.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right there, 3 point.
It's 3.39%.
39, so it went down from 4.26 to 3.39.
Better capture it when you can, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah, Dr. Olich jumped on this, so.
Very good.
And unfortunately, that parking project was one that, because of some lawsuits, we were forced to build a bigger plant than we actually needed.
Mhm.
So the costs were a lot higher than.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming in.
yeah.
Okay, the next item is a change order with regards to the furniture at the new building. It's change order number 1 with D4B. It's an increase of $241,075.63. This was due to this is what it should have cost us to begin with.
Yeah.
But with the JFS
And ADP
units that were
changing.
supposed to be Yeah, and the ADP, we have a couple extra desks there now.
Yeah,
and,
because we shuffled around with the health and EDP and,
Yeah, so it's just, these are the desks.
We just missed that early on, that was like kind of an after.
Right, and with the, most of this is the JFS with getting the full-size units that they should have bid instead of the half-size
Yes,
units.
correct. Okay, so move.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner White?
Yes.
Craig is here for the next one.
All right. Good morning.
Hey, how are ya?
Very good.
Thank you for fixing the last item.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
that
yep.
We went over there and looked at it, and it was definitely not what we were, told we were gonna get. So Jerry was very diligent and came over with us and was like, absolutely, this is not what it was supposed to be. So I appreciate you guys taking that into consideration and getting that fixed.
Yeah, yep.
And those portable walls for your little conferences and stuff, how high are they? Because I was there 3 months ago and we were looking at it.
I think they're about 7.
They're 7 foot.
7 foot.
Okay.
Just for privacy, that's really was the idea. is-
Yeah, it needed to be high enough.
Yeah.
Confidentiality.
Confidentiality. Yeah.
And a workable door.
Yeah.
Yeah, a door that can
It's
close.
functional,
Yeah, so now the offices will have space because especially our income maintenance division, they need to be able to have the ability to take clients back to their office to do cases.
Or a
It's-
office, yeah.
Well, if they can't, if
Yeah.
if the others are full, they
Right.
need to have the ability.
Yep.
So,
No, that's great.
thank you. With item 23, this is a unique circumstance that I haven't done before, but I think it's the right thing to do. We've been working with the Budget Commission, who has been doing a great job, looking at, the different levies throughout the county. It's really, how we got here is really a mixed bag of things, whether it's COVID, we've had vacancies. Right now, I think we have 7. We've had as many as 11 vacancies, and these vacancies have remained open for a couple of years. It's just tough to find people to fill, you guys
Just
know.
to do it, yeah.
And so, our referrals during COVID were down. Our budget, when especially it comes to social services, is a budget that tends to ebb and flow. If you have a crisis, the opiate crisis, our costs go up. We thankfully don't have an opiate crisis or a crisis like that right now, so we also don't have those referrals coming in. So we have a healthy balance in our fund when it comes to social services. Last year, we collected from our levies, we collected about $1 million more than we were able to expend. I don't think it's, an agency's, we should not be collecting, monies and getting, healthy balances continuing to go on. I think we are healthy enough, including going forward with the youth center project that we'd still like to do, that I know we're working with Jerry and the mental health board to still be able to do that. But I think with the economy, with inflation, gas prices and all that, I think the most responsible thing is to suspend collection of our levy, just our .51 for a year. That we can take that. I think that money should be in the taxpayers' hands, especially with the difficulties going on. It's just for 1 year. I think, again, just by virtue of the fact that we collected more by $1 million last year than we were able to expend, I just think that's where it should be for next year.
So how much money would it had collected?
The .5 is about $1.5 million. And so, we may see a decrease in our Children's Services Fund by about $500,000 for next year, but we can take that.
What about the state? Are you projecting that will continue to be strong for that revenue or no?
Yes. I'm not expecting that the state budget, the DeWine administration has been very supportive of social services. I'm not foreseeing any cuts. If anything, the DeWine, from the state perspective, has increased the funding that's come for social services, which also can explain why some of our receipts and collections have not been expended.
Right.
I'm not seeing any worries with that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, and I like to hear that. You don't hear that very often in government. Usually the mentality is just to spend it so you get more the following year or whatever. So I appreciate you thinking outside the box and, being conservative in your approach and repurposing those dollars maybe to somewhere else, but, you know, I applaud you for thinking like that.
Well, I think it's a total commitment from the county. I mean, I think, you know, the auditor's office, the treasurer's office, prosecutor's office, the budget commission. It's not just,
Well,
you know, it's not just me,
you.
but it's good county, you know, administration of dollars, and so.
Yeah, but it's really you, I mean, it's your department and you're the one making those decisions, so,
Well, I appreciate it.
yeah, so,
Great collaboration to lower the taxes.
yeah.
Yes, and again, I know the budget commission, and if I said, hey, you know, we have a concern here, you know, we're seeing, you know, a ton of custody placements, you know, that we were hand in hand with us to say, okay, maybe we need to relook at this. But I think I'm really not, from a forecasting perspective, seeing us not be able to do this year, and I think it's the responsible
Still
thing
be
to do.
able to accomplish everything you have in the past and maybe then some, but still be able to.
Yeah, and we'll revisit this year to year like we always should.
Right.
Good, yep, absolutely.
So,
No,
thank you
that's
very
great.
much.
Motion,
Appreciate that. I'll make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes,
Commissioner Rea?
Yes.
great, thank you.
Thanks for your hard work.
Thank you.
Item 24, the Commissioner's Office requesting the Board move into executive session for purpose of discussion pending litigation.
Okay,
That's where we're going, Bill.
I'll make the motion so we got Jerry, Dora. And that's it. Yeah,
Just
okay.
said text me. I would probably only need 20
Second.
minutes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Just here for the rest of the day. Just want to be on the same page. Thank you.
Thanks, Craig. Good job.
Thank you.
Double jugular.
Yeah.
Adam,
Thank you very much.
I have to put my papers back, I'm sorry, I was working on financial.
Jim didn't tell you, give him the one.
You guys ready? Oh,
Yep.
no, okay. I have you returning at 11:07 a.m. Any action?
No action.
No action.
Great discussion,
Okay.
Yes.
and that's it.
Where's Ralph? Do have an additional item to set a special meeting for June 17th at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
For the purposes of discussing the employment of a public employee. So,
When is
Water
that?
Resources, June 17th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So Friday, June 17th
Let me
at
just
10
make
a.m.
sure.
And we'll meet right here.
Yes.
And-
Special meeting.
That was the email that Kathy sent you yesterday.
Yeah.
She sent us 7.
What, and so why are we doing this? Oh, something.
It's an employee with Water Resources who, would be for a separation.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I should be able to make that. I think, yes. Yeah, I did respond, I said I would go, yeah.
Okay, so
did send the
hold a
meeting
special
request this
meeting
morning.
Friday, June 17th at 10 a.m. We have a motion.
Oh, yeah, I'll make that motion,
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
yes.
Commissioner DeWoe?
Yes.
And we were looking at the ribbon cutting for the new excuse me, the ribbon cutting for the new building to be on Friday the 24th.
Okay.
We'll do that about 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
There will be a
We'll have to do a
resolution
resolution. on
next
that.
Tuesday.
Yeah. This
Will
was-
anybody-
Because we're having,
Just-
because we're having
this is
our,
just
because
information.
we're having our meeting there.
Because it would be a meeting, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
It's not
But
here,
it's,
so it
it's
has
a
to be
special meeting to
done
hold
by
the ribbon
resolution.
cutting. Kind of like what we had to do for the groundbreaking.
Yes,
Yes, the same thing. It's a resolution to hold a special meeting for the ribbon cutting.
sure.
Jerry, what day was that?
Friday,
Friday the 24th.
24th, 2 o'clock.
What, I'm sorry, what time?
2 p.m.
2
Two.
o'clock. No, we will still be here. We'll be here on the 28th.
Okay.
Because we have to do tax budget hearings.
Okay.
So,
It's fine. Is that it, Jerry?
That was the only other distribution items I had.
Public comment?
Gentlemen, So when will be the first meeting at the new building?
Sometime in July,
That's a good question.
Okay.
but we'll pinpoint it. Next
Oh,
week or the week
It'll,
after.
it'll be pinpointed
Yeah, we have to do an official resolution and all that.
to move and all
Okay.
that other stuff, yeah.
And we wouldn't want to show up here when the meeting's over
Meeting's
there.
over, it was over there, yeah.
Well, maybe when you show up at the new
I'll
building,
still
we'll
be
have
here
a
at the
meeting
end of
here.
June.
When you show up here and nobody's here, you'll know.
Board of
Someone would be
Elections
very
will always
angry.
be here. They told me they're never gonna move.
Well,
Where's Ralph?
I mean,
Yeah, he is out on a medical.
Okay, is he okay though?
Yes.
Good. He's not in the hospital then, am I correct? Let's hope not.
It,
really not liberty
We're
to
limited,
say.
Not
limited on what we
limited
can
to
He's
actually
a
say.
wonderful person
Yeah.
and I like him immensely and I would hate like heck to see anything go wrong with Ralph. He's a very, very good person.
He is due to be out for the entire month of June.
at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to send him cards or anything?
Prayers. Always
Our
good.
prayers are with him, always. Okay, thank you.
Any update with the health board?
Yeah, we keep pushing forward on those outstanding inspections I made you guys aware of. The board's been talking about as well, about 5,000 inspections behind. The equivalency of 3 years, more or less. 2 full-time sanitarians, about 3 years worth of inspections. Tried to hire people, like everybody else. There's just not enough qualified candidates out there. And the gas prices are not helping anything. Obviously, it's hard to find people that want to, drive too far from home, and we don't honestly pay enough probably to live in Geauga is another factor. So you add all those things together.
Is it still July 1st for the end of the point of sales? Or is it
Correct.
July
So it's
something?
going to be 11:59 p.m. on June 30th.
Okay.
We're actually going to work with the Ohio Builders Association to do a mailer to send out to everybody's house that has a septic, theoretically. That way, in case they're not online maybe, or they didn't check online, or they didn't hear about it, there'd be some kind of mailing system. So we actually just talked to the Realtors Association this morning, probably around 8:30ish, 9 o'clock-ish. They were talking as I was heading this way. So we'll hopefully have that mailer going out. And it's probably 90% of the questions we're getting right now is how long do I have to put it off to avoid paying another $480. But O&M should be up and running, I'm going to guess January 1st to some degree, not entirely, but to some degree. And that'll be a more proactive system. Jerry's well aware what O&M is, and it'll be more proactive. We shouldn't have a Berkshire Heights issue or something like that. We should know ahead of time if there is an issue before it's too late, theoretically.
Okay. Great.
Gail Lucy, League of Women Voters. So when are people starting to move into the new building?
Will be after the ribbon cutting.
Afterwards. So JFS is not moving really then?
JFS will not be moving in until the middle of July.
Oh, wow.
There's some stuff with their state
It's
computers.
their state computer system.
Yeah.
The state was not able to get here to put their system up and running until then.
B&B is still moving in.
B&B is moving in July 1st.
Yeah, to be there, but the title office is.
Title office will be in the middle of July also because of the state computers again.
Excuse me, who's moving in on July 1st?
The
B&B.
Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Oh, okay,
Their
thank
office
you.
will be open
Okay,
July 1st.
B&B, okay.
All right, motion to adjourn?